Hi, I'm Jennifer from jenniferraye.com. In my private medical practice and in my classes, people ask me all the time, what are meridians and how do they work? And so in today's video, I'm going to answer those questions. You'll definitely want to check out the blog post associated with this video where I cover this in more detail. I hope you enjoy the video. According to ancient medical systems like traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurveda, we not only have a physical body, but we also have what's called an energy body or a subtle body. This energy body is made up of what are called meridians or nadis or channels. These meridians vary in size and importance, and they form a web-like structure that communicates with all of the internal organs. This meridian system is said to transmit information that affects all kinds of different processes in the body and the mind. You could compare this system of meridians to a kind of system of waterways in the body. So we start with some of the larger, more important primary channels, and those channels break into smaller and finer pathways. Now we do split up the meridians into 12 primary channels and then 8 extraordinary meridians, which is where the 2 central channels are. But it's important to mention that this system of dividing the meridians is limited because the meridians actually flow into one another seamlessly. Each of the 12 primary meridians is associated with the 5 elements and an internal organ and an emotion. So if you want to learn more about the individual meridians and their locations and some acupressure points to use, make sure to check out the post where I've included some other videos where I go over the individual meridians and the locations and ways that you can use them. Along the meridian channels are where the acupuncture or acupressure points lie. These usually lie in small depressions called gates. So an acupuncturist would use these points as a way to access the qi and blood and communicate with the internal organs. Now we can also access the meridians through using herbal medicine. So when we use different plants and substances as herbal medicine, these plants enter the meridians and affect change that way. So just as a side note, it's a common misconception that Chinese medicine is only acupuncture, when in fact, Chinese medicine actually encompasses a lot of different therapeutic modalities, including acupuncture, but also herbal medicine, nutrition advice, and even lifestyle advice too. Now, from a Western perspective, the way meridians work is not totally understood. One theory is that the meridians lie in the connective tissue and information is passed through electrical impulses through the moisture content in the tissues. But it's important to remember from the Chinese medicine perspective, the idea is that qi, this life force of the body, flows through the channels. And the qi can either be deficient or stagnant. There can be a number of different ways that the qi is not functioning properly, and this will affect health overall. So remember, qi permeates the entire body. It runs through bones and tissues, it's in the blood, it's in the organs. Meridian theory states that you can have a problem along a meridian channel, and this can affect other areas along that same channel. So for example, you could have a problem with the liver, and this would manifest as red eyes. And this is because it's along that same meridian pathway. Now, it's important to mention that while you could have a disease in an organ and this could manifest as problems in the channel or the meridian, you could also have a blockage or deficiency in the channel and no organ involvement. So the most obvious example of this is if you injure a muscle or a bone, there wouldn't necessarily be a connection to an internal organ. So as you can see, meridian theory can be complex, but hopefully this answers a few basic questions and gives you a general understanding of how the meridian system works. Make sure to get over to the blog post where I've linked to a number of different videos where I go into more detail about the individual meridian systems and individual organ systems. You'll also want to get over there to sign up for my mailing list. That's at jenniferraye.com. And that way I can keep sending you videos like this one and lots of free resources. You may also be interested in my courses, which you can find at jenniferrayecourses.com. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'll see you again very soon.